All right, y'all, we about to switch up the flow a little bit. The art of hustle. For those of you listening, we got a nice little video recording. It is Saturday afternoon on Ava's 4th birthday, and the kids asleep. So mom and dad about to spend a little bit of quality time. So instead of sitting down recording an episode, we about to get a little sweat on. Let's get it. Girl, you open my camera space? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You know, also we recorded, right?
Oh.
You better look way tall. Looking like a
snack.
Looking like an Amazon woman.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't they like 10 feet tall in Amazon?
I'm on a treadmill, okay?
I feel like this episode should be like a reintroduction episode to
To what?
To who we are, what we on,
Okay.
what we doing. What's crazy is like when we first started this podcast, like the season life we're in compared to now. You know?
That is very true. I feel like a lot. It's weird. It feels like a lot has changed. It also just feels like nothing has changed because it has just naturally morphed.
Oh, morphed.
Morphed. Don't forget to start your watch.
Well, I ain't started my workout yet.
Oh, I'm just like telling you. All right. Double up this hair real quick.
I was about to get serious.
It's getting real serious. Might bounce a little bit, but that's okay. Oh. I got way more body than I was expecting.
I told you. Amazon woman.
Can I go that way a little bit?
Which way?
Toward you. Like it's up with my business.
Yeah. You need that perfect running form, huh?
I know, I got my posture.
All right, where we at, Hannah? We got our baby girl's 4.
So sad, but so happy.
Our boys is almost 6.
It'd be crazy because, like, we haven't had a newborn for 4 years. That's a long time.
When it felt like all we had was newborn.
Yeah, well, I feel like for so long, all we knew was newborn. And like, all the routine, feeding and changing and sleeping that goes with that.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
We got them kids now.
I know.
It's crazy how like, I don't know, the Ben chapter I call it. It's like we moved to Ben almost 7 years ago.
Dang.
And all that has transpired, like from the youth of the business to the youth of the kids. Like our babies becoming, I don't know, just 6 and 4. Our gym being 6.5, like.
Yeah. Dang, the most growth is with that dang gym.
I know. I feel like people really don't understand like how crazy of a grind that was.
I know. And I don't really think you're supposed to know until you do it. Like, I don't think entrepreneurship, you can like talk about it, but until you've been an entrepreneur and literally risked it all, laid it all out there and like gone for it, you really don't know what that life is like, nor should you.
If you knew everything that came with it, would you still do it beforehand?
100%.
Why?
Because it's like it's literally like running a race. Like, that's like asking at the end of it, would you do all the training and all of it again 100%. Because you look back and that's like the most empowering part, and most like that feeling is one hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't.
Oh, here comes the bomb. What?
When we bought our business January 2020. Granted, you don't have a crystal ball or whatever it's called, but I probably would have gone on birth control.
What you mean? Oh, is that before you got pregnant?
Yes.
Like, oh, why?
Because Lord, have mercy, that was like, I mean, all of it. Like, we buy our business, COVID hits, which you're not expecting COVID to hit. So like, but then you get pregnant, and then, I mean, we met someone today, and they're like, yeah, this is so-and-so, she's 6 years old. You know, she was a COVID baby. And like, that still sticks with people.
Yeah.
Like,
because it shifted time. Like, it stopped time. That doesn't happen.
no. And then I think of like all of that, what we went with them, and like their premature birth in the NICU and all that. And like, it would have been different. Not saying it would have been better. It would have been different if COVID wasn't a thing. But again, you can't change anything. But those first couple of years of business, of COVID, being new parents, living in a new city.
See, I feel like you have a completely different mindset when it comes to those early years in that process. Like, for me, I feel like without COVID and without having kids, our business wouldn't have grown to where it's at. Like, everything went red alert, sound all the alarms, and like, I think we forget that we had no business experience until 2020.
Yeah.
And so like, it sped up our desire to learn because we're in a critical state.
Yeah.
Like, stressed out, trying to figure out, trying to navigate. Like, there were so many questions to answer. Where I feel like maybe without COVID, like, the journey would have been a lot slower. So it picked up our pace and our intentionality. And then with kids, like our time just got restricted.
Yeah.
So like, it forced us to like, we had 1,000 questions and we had 1 hour to answer them because we had crying babies for the rest of the day. So like, I feel like that stress and that pressure, like, it really evolved and matured us a lot quicker than I think we would have been. Because we were what, 26, 24?
Yeah.
A lot of business had 2 kids. Like, the maturity was not that high at that time in our lives.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, there's something to be said with the less time you have, the more you make do with what you like.
Yeah.
What you do have.
Honestly, we just learned how to be more efficient.
Yeah.
As a team.
Yeah.
It's
I
great.
think like the hard part is like when you are in that new family and you are figuring that out, when you throw like the stresses of finances on top of that already new fragile little like life, it gets real hard real fast. Like, because now it's not only like your mouth you have to feed, not only is it your spouse's mouth, now it's your baby's mouths you have to feed. And like, it gets real serious.
Yeah.
And that's stressful.
Yeah. No
when
pressure.
nothing's guaranteed.
No pressure, no diamonds though.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like, thinking about football and like playing that game for so long and understanding like pressure and stress, and like, my body is definitely telling me I need an off season.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Well, I think just that I'm not like as physically strong as I once was. And that translates to like mental, emotional sustainability for me.
Yeah.
So like I'm retraining my body, which is ultimately retraining my mind. And that was evident with like the half marathon a few months back, and like what that did to me psychologically. And then now, like signing up to run another 10K in a few months.
What?
And just like putting that, I don't know, there's more intentionality. I feel like I love strategizing.
Yeah.
I love intensity. I love building. And like, I swung way to the other way post football. It's like, all right, now I want to use my brain to like build something. Now I use my body.
Dang.
And so like after building something, building a business, developing a family standard, family systems that we can like be accountable to, and letting that mature, it's like, all right, dang, like I need to go back inward to like do that again for myself to see where that goes.
That's true.
But I know I'm on the right path. I got the right doctors around me, the right people, the right accountability to like move my body forward 1% better at a time.
So what you got cooking up? What are some goals?
Well, I said some on Instagram a couple weeks ago. Run a half marathon in my 30s, or run a full marathon in my 30s. Dunk again.
Dunk,
basketball,
okay.
And then run a faster 40 time, or beat my old 40 time, which is 5.3.
All right.
I was like peak NFL shape.
What makes you want to run a full marathon?
To go that hard at something for that long is different.
Yeah.
Like, people think football is hard. It definitely is, because it's 50, 60, 6-second burst. But to sit with yourself for hours, that's a whole different ball game. So, you know, I did the half marathon at just under 3 hours. So you definitely have a whole different head game for 3 hours with yourself doing one motion.
Yeah.
And just doing that double distance. So that journey I'm pretty excited about, because it's kicking off. Honestly, now get back in that cardio training. And then my next race is going to be October, running a 10K.
Nice.
Where's
that?
That's here in Bend.
Okay.
And I decided to go a little bit shorter distance because I need to like build the engine a little bit stronger. So
Yeah.
I want to figure out this kind of muscular endurance structure that I've never had before, which means just go stronger, go strong for a very long time.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
Do you want me to do this one with you or no?
that's completely up to you. I'm on my own journey, my own path with that one. So
All right. It's when?
October.
Okay. Check my schedule.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm proud of you. You're taking care of a lot of things and people since exiting your football career.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
It's crazy you said that. Like, I went from worrying about me
Yeah.
to worry about you.
Yeah.
Now I gotta worry about 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, dog. I really thank God for the strength, courage, and ability to do that. That's
Yeah.
for sure. It is hot in here.
It's hot. Like, how far have I run?
I was like, I'm only 10 minutes in.
It's so hard, the heart rate, when your body is like overheating.
Yeah. Try being 300 pounds.
Yeah, that would.
It's up and it's stuck. So we're on year 6 years of business. Did you ever think business would look like this 6 years later?
You know what's hard is like, let me slow down so I can talk real quick. It's so hard in entrepreneurship to look up and pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
So hard. And like, I saw this video, it was like, hey, it's like talking to entrepreneurs. It was like, look at yourself in the mirror and like, look at where you have been, where you're coming from, and where you are now. And sometimes you have to stop looking ahead just to be able to acknowledge how far you've come. And it's so true. Like, no, I could not even begin to grasp where we are now when we started this back in 2020. But it still feels like we're not anywhere where we want to be.
Yeah.
And so it's like that balance of patting yourself but still running.
Yeah. I was always like taught in football. I don't know if this is probably a me thing, but like we celebrate at the finish line,
Yeah.
not along the way. But I don't feel like that sits well with just life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sports, that's great, but I think now raising kids is like the same thing. How do we appreciate the goodness of every day? Now when we hit milestones, so it's like,
Yeah.
I've always been a lover of the process, but the process has always been like too heavily weighed on hard work,
Yeah.
which is obviously important, but how do we celebrate that hard work along the way
Yeah.
and celebrate your team, right? Like us together, what is our celebration? I don't know, how do we celebrate in business and parenting, in marriage, in our individual lives?
Yeah.
I think as we move away from that baby toddler stage, it's like time almost expands so we can focus on strategic decisions to like celebrate.
100%.
And like time isn't just flying. Kids aren't just crying. Kids don't need, need to be fed, played, all the things. It's like time slows down.
100%.
So like with that slow down time, how do we still be intentional and strategic with making decisions that support right now that also builds for the future?
Yeah. It's hard.
It's super hard. Balancing a career, balancing a growing business. It's a lot.
It is. Your marriage.
Marriage, still being a son
Yeah.
or daughter to parents, sibling.
Friends.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't think we give each other enough credit, like, in the world. Like, we have so many friends and family out there grinding,
Yeah.
doing their best, a smile on their face. It's like, dang, I see you.
Yeah. Like I know it ain't easy.
Heck no.
I feel like a lot of our kids or our friends are having like their second kid,
Yeah, or third.
kid. And it's like, hey, you got this far, buckle up, keep going.
Yeah,
But it's so easy that for other people, but not yourself.
100%. Because when you're in it, you're underwater. Like, that's why when you're out of it, you gotta make sure you see the people who are in it.
Yeah. And throw that freaking rope. Catch
Even
this,
if
let
it's
me
just
pull
for
you
a
on
couple
my
hours.
Yeah.
Couple hours. Stop treading water for a couple hours.
So I don't know, what, 4 years ago I wrote this on the garage gym wall. Dreaming the impossible.
Thought he was crazy. Come out here. We had so much stuff to do. He's out here graffitiing the garage wall. I'm like, what are you doing?
And thinking about like that time and what impossible like sounded like then
Yeah.
to living now, do you feel like we checked that box?
That's a trick question.
Of evolution?
Yes, in some aspects. Like in that moment, Dream the Impossible was like cash flowing business that didn't depend on owner operating the daily things. Our kids being able to like sleep on their own, eat on their own, wipe their butt on their own, like
Independence?
independence, a happy, healthy marriage at almost 9 years. Like 100%, I would say a lot of those boxes have been checked.
All right, so now what's our next impossible?
I know what I'd say.
What?
So you're gonna go first.
No, ladies first.
Homeschool our children in nature as a family. Experience the world together. That's my impossible.
Why is that important to you?
The one recurring thing, everybody who is 40, 50 plus, soak it in. Soak it in. Soak in those early, young years. I have so many regrets. I didn't soak it in. I wanted time to speed up.
Yeah.
It's like, the only way you can soak it in truly is removing yourself from the rat race. I don't care how brilliant you are, you can't soak in your kids, your marriage, your family, when you run in a damn marathon,
Yeah.
day after day after day. I'm gonna go enjoy this life with my family. I don't wanna wake up to another same day, same routine, same thing.
But why is that so important for you? Because I feel like there could be happiness and joy in the routine. What you're describing is a whole different life.
Because in the life I'm describing, in a way you build your own systems. In the other life, you're molding to the systems that someone's already created, whether you like it or not. And these are your babies. That's why.
They are pretty freaking fun and cute. But they be pissing me off.
What?
They be working my nerve.
I know.
You know, it's funny, I'm biking into like a scenic route on here in Amsterdam or something. And as you're talking, I'm like, what can I do? Or like, not what can I do? How can I build a life that my kids, my wife and myself can like go on a bike ride right here?
Yeah.
That's my impossible.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at a freaking screen doing it, like literally go experience it.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like we grew up, we were born in the early 90s, so like we have a whole different perspective on technology. But we remember life before tech. And now it's like, I don't want to experience all these things in the world through a screen.
Yeah.
I want to live life like away from screens and actually like submerged in the experience. Like, you know me,
100%.
I love a good experience.
I know. Oh, is that right?
Whether it's a I mean, half marathons a great experience. Road trips a great experience. Going somewhere new is a cool experience. Like all those things are like make me feel alive. Pushing my body to the extreme provides an experience I can never describe.
Yeah.
Experiencing places with my family for the first time and us navigating and the conversations and the
I know.
playfulness and
Yeah.
the like excitement and like the joy. I mean, it's just joy. Like, how is there so much joy in doing some random,
Yeah.
going to some random place?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is. At the end of the day, it's joy.
All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this episode up. I got some Netflix and chill time. About to open up the iPad, watch some Silo.
Oh,
This is my Netflix and binge time post podcasting. So listen, find your joy, dream your impossible. Because y'all about to watch us finding our joy and dreaming the impossible.
let's go.
We out.
Peace.